Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today is day 5 of the Amy Plans Things Advent Calendar. So if you're new here this month, make sure you go check out that playlist to see from the beginning, unless you want spoilers today of what else is in this journal that we're decorating using the Advent Calendar supplies. Okay, so today, just to give you the rundown of what we're going to do before we get started, we will unbox day 5 and create something with it. And then, because we're kind of merging all the things with our videos this month, I'm going to show you the new Kell of a Plan release that is happening today. The affiliate link is down below if you choose to shop. And we are also going to do something with some of those items. So it's a double kind of plan with me day in one video so that I don't have too many videos going on today. So grab your coffee or your tea or whatever you want and let's start playing with stickers. Okay, so day 5, we need to find it. I think it's a sticker sheet. So this was really fun to create. Everything is hand-drawn by me in this advent calendar. So that is super fun. If you missed out on the advent calendar, while supplies last, individual items are available on the site. So they are available as of this video posting, so you can go check that out. All the stickers in these white envelopes also will be available as printables. So make sure you check that out. All right, so day 5. All right, day 5 is snail mail. That is so much fun. I love this one. I think it's so cute. And we are going to create a little page using this. We have different days that kind of coordinate together. So this is going to be a partial plan with me on this one because tomorrow's also has stuff that will coordinate so that you can use it all together. Does that make sense? So without trying to give anything away, I'm going to use these items. If you have just the printable stickers in tomorrow's video, you can use similar items that you might have to continue the spread if you're following along with what I'm doing. All right, so in the previous videos, we have a whole playlist of the advent calendar from day 1. So if you want to see it from there, go ahead and watch. Otherwise, you can see what I've created so far in this one. So days 1 through 4, we're coordinating items. So we created a window, we created a simple waterfall tab spread, and then a 1-page no Dutch doors or anything spread. So I'm kind of going through all these different fun ideas for you over the course of this month using these designs, which I wanted to have like really whimsical, fun, unique designs. So we had kind of like our forest library stuff. And now we're into Happy Mail with a fun twist of it being snail mail. So we're going to do that here. And I think for today and tomorrow, we'll be creating some faux Dutch doors. So I'm going to show you how you set those up and then get these down, but saving space for the things that will be opening tomorrow. So you won't get the full view of it today. So bear with me. You'll see the finished result tomorrow. All right, so for a faux Dutch door, the main thing is that it's gonna look like a Dutch door without cutting it. So you're gonna make folds into your notebook like this. And that's the main part about the faux Dutch door. You don't need to make any cuts or anything. And then you're going to decorate it. Does that make sense? So before we do anything else, the one thing about this notebook, which is from Ty Fossey, that I don't love is the numbers on it. I don't need them. So I'm just going to white them out. If you're looking for notebooks, I always want 160 GSM paper for myself. So places you can get that, internationally, Ty Fossey, Notebook Therapy, Scribble and Dot. Scribble and Dot, I believe, is UK based, so might be good for people in the EU. And then in the US, I tend to use Art Journal of a ton. Okay, anyways, we're gonna have this faux Dutch door, and for tomorrow's items, we're gonna do something here and right here. But right now, what we're gonna do is get some of these items down and then use a little, do we want to use a little highlighter? Or maybe we should save that for tomorrow just in case I don't remember exactly what I have. I think we'll just get these stickers down and then you'll have to wait till tomorrow to see how it all turns out with highlighter and whatever is inside day 6 of the advent calendar. If you are watching this and you are one of the people who grabbed the printable for this or have the printable advent, you can use similar items tomorrow because tomorrow's items are the physical items only. Okay, let's see. I want to put one snail over here and then one snail on the inside. So the one facing inwards is going to be the one here. So it's like looking to the mailbox. Okay. And then this little snail we'll put down here. Okay, and this spread today is going to make absolutely no sense because you have to wait for tomorrow. What if we have like all of this coming out? Ooh, what if we use a pen right now and draw hearts across the page? Yeah, okay, we're going to do that here. So I don't need to use these envelopes here. So we are going to use these envelopes in here. Okay, got a plan of action. So I want to use these ones here like that. We're going to get to this in just a second. And then on this one, do I want to do that same exact thing or something different? Because I've got both of these. I could... Let's do something a little different. We're going to put this one here, just so it's not the exact same, and put that one there. And then you'll see how all of this comes together tomorrow. But the main thing is that with a faux Dutch door, you fold here. Okay, let's find a color I want. And in order to figure that out, I'm turning this over to try some different colors and see if we can get one that's similar to that, which may be difficult. That's a little bright, but might be the best thing because this I think is like red. Yeah, that's not gonna work. This one's kind of purpley. That might work. It's closer to the shaded part, and this is closer to the lighter part. What if I do shading on my hearts? Yeah, okay, we're gonna use both of these. And we're just gonna create like a little heart trail. To follow that little thing. While designing this advent calendar, I hand drew everything, and my main thing was I wanted it to feel very whimsical and had certain ideas of like common stickers that I've seen, and I wanted to add my own unique twist on it. So like Happy Mail, make it snail mail, bookish stickers, but add the cozy critters, add a little library so the bookshelves are in the trees, like fun little different things. Okay, I kind of went straight in a line. Let's go a little bit down and then a little bit up, so it's kind of like following, like not an exactly straight line. And we're going to add a couple more hearts in there to fill it out in a second. So I'm just drawing hearts, nothing fancy. Some of these may get covered up tomorrow. We'll see. But okay, so we've kind of got this, and I want to bump it out so like it's got a little more of a swoosh. So I'm filling over here, then I'm going to fill up here. So instead of a straight line, it looks more like like that. And then again, gonna fill out over here. And then the left side over here. That's a kind of cool little thing. Okay, this feels like it's kind of empty down here. I'm missing something right there. Just trying to make it look like it flows really well together. I think that'll do the trick. So what I'm gonna do here is add a little shading with the small tip and just go on the bottom side of the heart. And we're also gonna outline all these hearts in a minute. It is just a really quick sketched look, so we're not trying to be perfect, just like I'm never trying to be perfect with the boxes I hand draw, because that personal, like, unique look of something you created yourself, I think adds a lot of character to your spread. So when you add your own highlighter or your own pen, be proud of how it looks, even if it's got wiggly lines or pen goes over, or marker goes over where the pen line is, or, you know, all that kind of stuff, because it just adds a really fun flair to it. Okay, so the two things I want now are a pen and like a white gel pen. Do I have any sitting right here? Okay, I have two different options sitting here. I have a silver metallic, or is it white metallic? It might be white metallic. Oh, it is white metallic. Okay, so I've got this one, and I've got the Archer and Olive Acrylograph white. I think we're gonna try this one though. Metallic glitter. I'm not sure you can really see the metallic on the white one, but I'm just gonna add the tiniest, I don't know if you can even see it, but the tiniest little like highlight, kind of like you'd see on a balloon. I'm just gonna add it on the other side that we didn't add the shadow to. This is like a little demo of like all the stuff that I do when I'm drawing on Procreate, but in the tiniest way, because Procreate, I end up adding so many different like layers of things to it. This is only 3 layers, 4 layers once we add the outline. But just layering things up with your pens, if you're doing a little doodle, makes it look really good. Okay, so that's barely noticeable from the camera, but you can see it a little bit in person, and it looks pretty cool. So with this, I am just gonna do a double outline of each because it gives it a really sketchy look. And again, that imperfection, lean into it and it'll look really cool. So you can see like that one got a lot wider than the other ones and with the lines, and that's okay. Like, it just is a cool little look. I might add a couple of hearts that have no pink and just have the outline, but let's finish the outlines first and see what I think. And I'm trying to move really fast on this, so they're very imperfect. Right, these are coming together. So as a reminder, this spread is not going to be finished today because we need tomorrow's Advent items to finish it. So you will have to pause here with me on this and come back tomorrow to see the final result. It'll be in this playlist, the Advent calendar one that this one's currently in. Yeah, let's add a couple of little hearts. But we are going to continue on our way and unbox the Kell Plan gift release today and take a look at that before we say goodbye. I want to play with those stickers too, because there are, of course, stickers in today's release from Kell Plan. Okay, do I need more little hearts? Yes, I do need more little hearts. These are so cute. Have you tried doing little doodles in your planner before? Or your journal? It is so fun. And if you just do one thing over and over and over again, like all these hearts, it starts to look pretty cool. A singular doodle, even if you're not good at doodling, I tend to find like doesn't look great. Even for myself, if I just do one heart, it's just like, what is that? But if you put all of them together with this imperfect sketchy style, it starts to look really good, you guys. Look at that. Okay, and let's get one sketchy heart right down there. Okay. What do you guys think? That looks pretty cool. We will finish this up tomorrow with our photo drawers because obviously we haven't done anything here yet. And this needs some work still. So we will get back to this one tomorrow. And then now let's take a look at the Kell of a Plan release. All right, so we have this whole stack of goodies. There's a lot releasing. These are like items that you could gift to someone if you're looking for those last minute Christmas items, or you could gift to yourself. Just gonna pull up the camera a little bit because this is pretty big. So I wanna make sure that you can see it. Okay, so we've got some magnetic bookmarks. We have some pockets that you can insert into your planner. We've got a sticker set, a box bundle, and then we've got this little case. So let's take a look at the case first. The case comes in 4 different designs. This one is the stripe one. It's the most neutral. There are a bunch of floral ones that are beautiful as well. Okay, so I assume it has a little strap because there are these little things here. So let's go find that. Okay, this is where I can put my pens. There's a little pocket here, little mesh pocket, and a bigger pocket there. So like stickers and pens can go in here. And then your planner or notebook can go in the other one. Which, how do I open it? There we go. And yes, here's our strap. So we have this little thing. So you can put a planner in it. The classic size planner will fit. Big will not. But you can put it in there. You have another mesh pocket and this. Let's get this hooked on though. This is a lovely little case for carrying supplies around the house. Not too bulky. Yeah. I wonder if 2 journals would fit in it because I use 2 journals on a regular basis. Yeah, that would work. I have my creative journal and my bullet journal. So that would fit. Very cool. Okay, so anyways, very cool case. It also has this outer pocket like this. It's pretty soft. I like it. Okay, so we've got the case. I'll set that aside so we can look at the other things. These are sticky pockets for your planner. You can like stick them onto the inside cover of your planner if you want to be holding a few things in it. Or you could use it in a notebook if you wanted to, if you had something you wanted to keep in there. But there are a lot of pockets. There are 6 of them. So here's a floral one. Here's a seasonal one. We've got all the different seasons. So like, you know, Halloween, Christmas, spring, like all of them in one. This one's a really nice neutral one with these little starbursts. Here are the florals. Again, a different kind. Here's one that's more set on budgeting. And then here's the bookish one. Okay, so 6 pockets come in that one. And then we've got 2 different themes for magnetic bookmarks. So here we go. All right, so the magnetic bookmarks work like this. They're magnets on both sides, double-sided for the design, and then they just snap together. So you can put them in your book and it clips in so you can easily find that page. So we've got these 5 designs for the bookish ones. And then this one is 2026 planner themed. So it matches some of the covers and planners that have come out from Kell of a Plan for 2026, I believe. So these are all the designs here. And there are 8 of these ones. They're smaller than the bookish ones. All right. Then the thing that I'm most excited about is this Celebrate Seasons 4 book sticker bundle. 4,578 stickers for your planner. And it's got all these different celebrate seasonal ones. So celebrate winter, fall, summer, and spring. So let's go ahead and flip through all of these. All right, so starting with spring, just make sure that you can see it. All right, so here we go with Mardi Gras. There's always a sticker sheet for boxes and then a few sticker sheets. It looks like 2 sticker sheets for the theme. So we've got our boxes and then Easter. And these ones are great because there are 2 of the same sticker sheets. So like you have so many eggs or florals that are pretty similar to do Dutch doors with. So I found I like the Kell of a Plan stickers for those Dutch door options. All right, here we go with the Planet Earth stuff. And then, let's see, we've got Mother's Day. Then we've got graduation. Then we've got a spring-themed one. And then picnic. Oh, those are so cute. This is World Book Day. And oh, this is cool. It says what date it is. So for each of these specific holidays, if you want to decorate for that specific day, it tells you when it is. I love all the girls in this one. Those are so cute. All right, then this one is World Baking Day, May 17th. And then this one's like a wedding day one. All right, so that is the Celebrate Spring. Here's Celebrate Summer. Of course, we've got Memorial Day here. And then we go into Father's Day. And the more common holidays don't seem to have the date listed. Then we've got Juneteenth. Then 4th of July. Then August 1st is National Planner Day. Those are some really cute girls right there. June 20th, first day of summer. May 16th is National Barbecue Day. June 6th is National Donut Day. July 20th is National Ice Cream Day. So it seems like she did the main holidays up front and then all these fun ones towards the back. The like one-offs. August 16th is National Bee Day. These designs are very cute. Okay, so that was the summer one. Celebrate Fall is here. We've got Back to School. We've got Halloween. So cute. Okay, this is Dia de los Muertos. Adorable. Thanksgiving. First day of fall, September 22nd. Football season. National Coffee Day is September 29th. I love that one. Sitting here with my coffee. October 21st is National Pie Day. All right, October 26th is National Pumpkin Day. And then October 28th is National Chocolate Day. How fun. All right, and then last but not least is Celebrate Winter. And so we've got Hanukkah. We have Christmas and probably New Year's. Oh, Kwanzaa, of course. And then, yeah, this one's going to be New Year's. Probably see Valentine's, as well as fun one-off things. Oh, Lunar New Year. That's great. That little chicken, I love it. Okay, here's our Valentine's one. St. Patrick's Day. Oh yeah, that still is in winter, isn't it? Okay. All right, what are these? First day of winter, December 21st. Those little animals are so cute. Okay. And then December 4th is National Cookie Day. February 9th is National Pizza Day. And there we go. So that is all the stickers in the Celebrate Seasons sticker bundle box set. So since we're coming into winter, let's use the winter stickers and do a little Dutch door. Thinking, I already decorated my creative journal for December. So we are gonna do a Dutch door in the Traveler's Notebook. These are my R&D notebooks over there. I play with them. I was trying to keep seasonal things kind of out of them, but I have so many seasonal stickers I want to play with. So I am going to be gifting these when I'm done filling them out and doing little giveaways. So if someone gets it, they might have a spread to fill out that's like winter in the summer. That's just going to be what it is. But I want to use these stickers. These are so cute. Okay, so this is what I've done so far, just these little Dutch doors playing with the Traveler's Notebook. I think the horizontal works better in the Traveler's Notebook. So we're going to do a horizontal spread because this is pretty skinny here. But we're going to do a double Dutch door. And that is one where we have the bottom and the top cut. I think that's going to look really cool. So we are going to do, thinking about how we're going to do this. Okay, we are going to have animals, trees, and snowflakes. And then trees and snowflakes at the back. Let me just think through this for a minute. We are gonna do 2 rows of animals. We're just gonna go for it and see what happens because I'm having trouble thinking through all of this. Snowflakes at the very back for sure, but we have to start with our first one to make sure we line things up. So we're gonna have, okay, need to think through this. We have a lot of snowflakes. I want to make sure we have enough. I think I need like 4 on the back page. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're figuring it out. So to start this very first Dutch door with this one, we are just going to use the snow and put it like that. And because we just have a little extra space, we're going to put in something a similar color, which is just a leaf. We're just going to go with that. And at the bottom, I'm going to do snowflakes because I can't figure out how to do the layering the way that I want it with these animals going from the front to the back. So we're going to do it this way. And it's going to be cute. So a double Dutch door is when it is cuts on both sides. That's what I've been calling it. So we're going to go with that. This notebook, by the way, is from Notebook Therapy. This is a really fun size to play with. Okay, so I have my cutting mat and my gyro cut. So we're going to go ahead and trim these. And then I find my gyro cut is too much right on the edge, so we are either going to use scissors or a little pen cutting tool so that I don't accidentally cut through the page behind it, because I tend to do that with the gyro cut when it's right on the edge and not completely covered by the cutting mat. Because the orange Gyro Cut Pro is just that powerful. Let's use scissors. That might be our safest bet. Okay, so one thing when I'm making Dutch doors like this, if I have limited stickers, what I'm gonna do is do the back side of the page before I move on to the next one to make sure I have enough stickers for this. So like I'm gonna take these ones from this page before I move on to anything else. So let's go ahead and do that. I try to put it down and then it immediately shifts. And I don't know how many stickers we'll have left, so we are going to maybe have to doodle some snowflakes or figure something out over there. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. I actually wonder, I'm just gonna fold it over like that and use that. There's a little gap there, but that saves a single sticker. Okay. Now we're gonna do the snowflakes. And they're all kind of shaped the same, so I don't think it really matters which one I choose. So I'm just gonna grab them and do it like this. Let's get a silver one though. All right, so there's our first. We will do all the boxes later. But that is gonna look pretty cool, I think. Okay, so next up, we are gonna get our animals on the next one. So I definitely want the fox. I wanna line them up. Okay, not the snow bear, because I want all actual cute animals. I'm just going to be placing them next to each other like that. And they're pretty symmetrical. So, I mean, the tail isn't quite, but it should be pretty close to what we need for like a symmetrical style sticker. Nothing's gonna go right there. Yeah. Okay, and right here, what will fit well? This one is a little smaller. And because I went over the bear's foot just a little bit, I'm going to trim the white part of the sticker so we can see more of the bear's foot. There we go. Okay, and then the snowflakes I'm going to line up to go underneath. Like that. We may not have enough snowflakes for the back page, so we're going to figure something out, but we have another page of them, don't we? I think we have enough. Okay, so let's cut these out. Doing a horizontal spread with this traveler's notebook means you have a little more writing space before you have to go down per line. The one thing is be careful with how close you cut the pages, because if you're cutting so many pages in, the notebook itself might start to lose integrity if you're cutting really close to things. All right, I'm not going super close to the animals, like where the tail is and stuff, so that I have an easier time with the non-symmetrical pieces of these animals. Okay, now try to get a close, but not too close cut with these scissors. All right, there we go. So this is our 2 pages so far. That's so much fun. Okay, getting stickers on the back side. Okay, that'll do. And then let's see, first one is the bunny. Right there. Then next to the bunny was the fox. And again, these are not going to be perfect just based on they're not 100% symmetrical, but they'll work pretty well. And they are going to be layered over each other a little bit more on this one, and that's just how it is, and that's okay. Super cute. Look at that. Okay. Here we go. That's so much fun. All right, now behind these guys, we're going to put the trees. Oh my God, that was not straight at all. Okay, put the tree straight, please. There we go. And so, like, you can't see it all the way in because we haven't cut down, but it gives the idea of it, and it's pretty fun. Put this tree a little taller, this tree a little lower, and then just because we have a little extra space, I'm going to put this one like that. Okay. Cool. How many snowflakes do we have left? 5. Ooh, okay. We're going to do snowflakes on this one. And we'll use a grid tape on the very last page. Down here. Okay, with that, I want one more. And we are going to trim this one. We have this extra space. We'll put it here. Okay. It is super fun getting into a month of creativity with my Advent unboxing and doing all of that whimsy in that one notebook, and then all the other supplies that are coming out from other brands. I almost started cutting right here, you guys. Oh my God, that would have been bad. It's just fun to get back into it. I took a little breather in November to take it a little bit easier. And now I'm getting super creative again and doing daily videos this month, which is super, super fun. Okay, so this is the last double Dutch door that we're creating right now. Oh, I can just trim this little bit off there. All right. And same with that one because it's right up to the edge where the binding is. There. All right, so let's get the trees in and the other snowflakes. And we'll have a few snowflakes that can fit right there. Okay, so this one is not perfectly set up for Dutch doors. It's not perfectly symmetrical, but I also want to make sure the tree is straight on this side because it'll look weird if it's at an angle. So it's going to be a little bit lower there. That's okay. These next two are fairly symmetrical for our purposes, so they'll work out a little bit better. And then again, to save a sticker, I think we'll use this one, but I'm going to cut off the little stem. So let's trim it, not lose it, cut off the stem, then put this bit here. All right, snowflake time. I think we have 2 snowflakes left, which will do. We'll make that work. Okay. So what we're gonna do is put the snowflakes back here for this little winter scene. So I am gonna trim them and start laying them behind to fill the biggest gaps. So that one, and this one, and then got this snowflake. I'm glad it's a different color. I didn't really plan that out at all. Okay, so we're gonna put this one here and this one here. And I was thinking that the thing that'll go best with this is my dark blue washi tape that came out last month. It's a grid tape, so let me grab that. All right, so here we go. That's this one. I'm going to lay it down right here and see how much it covers with the snowflakes. We might need to do a second like level of it. Yeah, I want to do 2 layers to fill in more of this gap back here. So let's just do that. And I'm going to kind of line it up as best I can, so it looks like it's all one piece. As much as I can do it. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. I just got a phone call. Wanted to make sure it wasn't like school or something calling, but it was, we ordered my daughter. She's been really excited by this piece of luggage at the toy store for over a year. And then suddenly we went back and it wasn't there anymore. And we just hadn't gotten it. It wasn't important. But with her birthday and Christmas and stuff coming up, we finally tried to get it for her. And so they had to order it from another store. And it's here, and it's a suitcase that's shaped like a unicorn. So she's going to be so excited by that because she loves all things unicorns. So yeah, there's that. Okay, for this side, one thing I like to do when I don't have like enough for like a decoration up here to like match the theme, what I'm gonna do is, instead of like washi tape like that, I'm gonna make a big box, and then we're gonna use the stickers that we have left to kind of decorate around the box. And then we have this whole box over here. We will add in some box stickers in a minute as well, for the function of the spread. All right, so when doing the box, you can cut it however you want, but I usually do that. I just think it looks pretty cool like that. Looks more like a window, which then if you're making an actual window and cutting out that, it looks really cool. But yeah, super fun. I love these stickers. These animals are so cute. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me in such a weird video today when it's like multifaceted with so many different things happening. It's just like a cozy hangout sesh. So I hope you're creating something while watching. Let me know what you did. Okay, let's get some animals in. We haven't used this guy. That one's very cute. We also have our little owl. Let's put our little owl here. So we have at least two things that we can see like this. And then, let's see, we haven't used the raccoon. So we're gonna put the raccoon over here. And we do have just another bear. So we are gonna use it just because I want 4 little animals in here just to kind of break up the space. And do I wanna move the owl? I think I wanna move the owl down a little bit to get this kind of nicely organized section. Yeah, that looks great. Okay. So we have some bigger boxes, which we will use one over here. And when I'm layering things, I typically like to layer it in 3s if I have space. So one layered over and one sitting out. I think it looks really good. Can I get it straight though? There we go. That looks nice. And then I'll use smaller stickers on this one just because we have less space. These are made for monthly boxes in a classic sized planner, but you can easily still use them and just cover over the section. Works just fine. All right, so we're gonna do that. We have a lot of pages here, so I'm gonna use fewer stickers on the next ones just because I don't wanna run out of stickers. So we are gonna do it like this, and then this one we'll do over here with, let's do a small one like that, okay? And here we're getting into really small sections. So I'm gonna use this one, and let's do gray like that. On the small boxes, you can always use like the date, use it as the date or something, or put down like one overarching thing from the day that you want to remember. Okay. Then here, okay, we are out of boxes other than this one, so we are going to do some sticker surgery. And this is going to be major sticker surgery, you guys. So sticker surgery is when you trim your sticker to make it smaller. And this works really well for like box stickers. It doesn't work so well for things that have patterns because it's harder to line them up. But you just cut it in half, cut off any excess, and lay it down. And then I'm going to line this one up with it so that then it's a smaller box. Works pretty well. Okay, so we did sticker surgery there, and this one does not need any boxes because we have the large box here. Okay, so now we have a bear left. We have these guys left. Do we need them? No. I think we have decorated enough here. The only thing, maybe, would be to put one right here because we just have a little extra space. We don't have a snowflake there. So which one do I want to put in? I think I want the raccoon. I really like him. So we're just going to put him like that, just to fill the gap a little bit. All right, and there we go. Here's our finished spread. All right, thanks so much for hanging out with me as I unboxed day 5 of the Amy Plans Things Advent Calendar and unboxed all the Kell of a Plan release, and then created these double Dutch doors using the Celebrate Winter sticker book, which is part of the big bundle that's releasing today. So I'll list all the details of all this stuff down below. So if you have any questions, check there. And if you still need answers, comment and I'll get you some answers. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.